Hello and welcome to another episode of Anime Club. Were you just sniffing an aero bar there?
I was. Yeah. I was trying to throw you off
Oh,
because you always throw me off.
I'm your host Chris, and this is the other host, Phoebe, the aero sniffer.
Hey, that's a very, very bad rock band, Aerosniffer. Aerosniff.
Love it in an elevator. Oh, I haven't even got my snacks out, man. How have you
Yeah, so
been?
this is my snack for the week. I've been all right. Got myself an aero because we're
An
doing
aero.
comfort anime. I thought I'd get myself a little aero, little cheeky aero.
Oh, nice. I've got
Yeah.
actually. I'll let you choose. For my snacks, I've got creamy
Ooh,
colons again, a different flavour. I've got various
great.
Kit Kats. So I've got.
Various Kit Kats. Talk to me about your various Kit Kats.
All right. I don't know if that's fake excitement.
No, I'm
But
serious.
all right.
I just sound the problem is I sound sarcastic when I'm being really sincere. Oh, okay, we've got some
I've
sort of
got
strawberry white chocolate thing. Nice,
strawberry. I've
nice.
got something called Bad Bad with a little bird on it.
Right, yeah, that's one of those
Um,
Sanrio characters, isn't it?
I've got one of these, which looks like another strawberry thing.
Yeah.
I've got another one of them, which looks like a sour. I don't know what that is.
Uh, Maybe like a matcha.
I'm gonna try one of them ones. Or
I think that one's good.
green.
I would go for the little Sanrio penguin guy and the sour one.
Deal. Easy sorted.
Yeah.
Good. So that's my snacks. So as we're
Nice.
saying, today's a bit of a different episode because today we're going to be doing Phoebe's top three comfort animes.
Give your brain a hug.
But before you reveal what your
Yeah.
three picks are, what do you think makes a comfort anime to you?
Okay. Oh, for me, I think
It's all personal, isn't
it
it?
apps. It's all deeply personal. It's very different depending on what it is. I do think you have to walk away feeling like your brain has just been like wrapped in a cozy little duvet, and your heart is like and happy. For me, that would give me comfort.
Right.
I also there's also something in there about like the visuals and the sound as well. Um,
Yeah.
so all of the animes I've picked, I quite like the look of. Taste like. Is it good? That looks good. Oh,
I
you're
love Kit
real well
Kats.
happy with that. Yeah.
Mm,
You can't go wrong with a Kit Kat. I also feel that way about like an Aero, so I'm going with it.
yeah, because
Ah,
comfort anime is completely different. Everyone. Some people like
mm,
imagining they're in that landscape or whatever. It's a nice chill lo-fi one. Some people
yeah.
just like being distracted from the real world, like me.
Mm, mm. I
Yeah.
also I think I noticed as I was picking comfort animes and trying to weigh up which ones I would talk about, I do tend to lean more towards like episodic breakdowns for a comfort anime that you can like dip in and out of.
Mm-hmm.
Um, rather than like the big epic arcs where you feel like you want to watch everything. So there's also something about the type of story being something that is like easily digestible.
Definitely, because if it wasn't anime, I'd probably
Yeah.
pick the US Office because that's the thing you can
Yeah.
dip into an episode. It's got
Yeah.
very loosely connected to the other ones, and you can just enjoy it. Then go away, fly away.
Yeah.
I can't get
And
over
for
that
me,
Kit Kat.
it's always Sunny or Parks and Rec are the same
Mm.
energy. Mm.
Oh, I'm sure I watched 3 or 4 seasons of It's Always Sunny in a one sitting, and I think it got to the point where I was like, "Is this really happening? Am I really watching this?"
Where am I?
Yeah.
I've been here for days.
Why do I want to play Night Worms?
Could I I just say, never in my life have a TV duo encapsulated you and Lee more than Danny DeVito and Charlie Day.
Oh, damn, I
Just
would
the
love to do
energy.
Fight Milk. I
Yeah.
could say that.
Mm.
So
I
one
think you
problem with
do
these
do
snacks, they're tiny.
that. On Top Grumps, you do that with your sponsors every week.
Yeah, I think we'll be lacking at
Yeah.
that at the minute, but I've just bought some props for next week, so that's fun.
Excellent. This is like it. This I love how this week's anime club has become an advert for one of my other favorite comfort shows, which is Top Grumps.
It's meant to be about me. Stop making it about you.
No, I love it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well,
But yeah. So you like just a blanket head wrap. Gives
that's
you a
not
bit of.
quite what I said.
Mm, that's what I got from it.
Give your brain. Okay, interesting. No, just give your brain a hug.
Mm.
You just got to feel like you've been held and loved.
See, I can't relate that.
Oh, and that makes me so sad for you.
No, like if I want a comfort anime, I kind of want to see.
Oh, I thought you were saying you'd never been held and loved.
That's for a different time.
That's for me and my therapist to talk about.
Yeah, I like, I don't know, people overcoming horribly miserable odds, and you want that feeling of go on, get in.
Oh, you want the moment that Naruto stands up for himself first time, and or is that too kind? That's too kind. You want more like people surviving against all odds.
Yeah. Kind of like I can't even think of an example. Is it Zabuza, the guy with the three swords in Naruto? Kind of like that. Do you want to say Naruto's
Zabuza,
nearly?
the shark guy.
Is it the shark guy, or is it? Do you know? He had the was it an apprentice who looked very female but was a male in the woods?
Yeah.
Am
That's
I right?
That's Zabuza, and is it what's his name? Begins with. I know exactly who you mean, and that is a fantastic bit of Naruto. That's like peak
Yeah,
Naruto.
yeah.
So good.
I know. I kind of missed that, but I
Oh.
don't know if I go back to it. It'll be like pure
Haku?
nostalgia.
Is it Haku?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
I'm
correct
gonna.
you. I have zero notes this
Well,
episode.
we will leave that for people in the comments. Come tell us why we're wrong about anime.
To be fair,
Yeah, it
it'll
is
probably be
Haku.
me.
It was. Sorry,
Get
I
in.
got so excited I knocked my mic, but it is Haku. I have remembered, and that makes me happy because I love Haku.
Oh, we should do Naruto someday.
We should. I'd love that. It's good. It's good fun.
Is it bad that instead of doing episodes, I want to do an arc?
No, I think we can do whatever we like. It's our podcast.
True.
What's gonna happen? They're gonna shut us down? Like they can't. We're fine.
Gonna have a word with myself.
The anime police are gonna come in here blasting.
Maybe it's not.
No.
But
Yeah,
should we move on
let's
to
do
your
an
first
arc.
pick?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Ugh.
So I talked about this on Sunday pod. Oh, is that the second sour one?
It's not sour, it's just crumbly and nutty.
Oh,
I'm not a big fan of nuts.
Oh.
This is pistachio.
Oh, okay. I quite like a nut. Clipping that. So my first pick is I talked a bit about this on last week's Sunday pod, and that is Mushishi. It's an anime that I love. I won't shut up about it. Every time someone asks for anime recommendations, I usually am like Cowboy Bebop and Mushishi. because I think Cowboy Bebop everyone loves, but Mushishi and Cowboy Bebop did nearly make it onto my list. But I want to do a whole episode on that rather than have it share the spotlight because I think it deserves that.
Okay.
But Mushishi is an anime that I feel like is so incredibly underrated, and it hits a lot of like really sweet spots in my comfort anime thing. Went to watch a couple of episodes specifically for this pod. Ended up watching the all of series 1
Yeah. Yeah.
in like 2 days. just went through it, and had a lovely time doing it. It's so good, so good, and it's an anime that's based on like various like Japanese folklore. And there is a Mushi master, Ginkgo, who is the one-eyed Mushi master who travels around solving Mushi-related problems. And Mushi are these creatures or form of life that exist beyond plants and animals and fungi. And when strange things happen with humans, they're almost like spectral or spirit-based. It's because some sort of weird Mushi has come in. So that it kind of like, I used to have a lot of like fairy kits that are full of like different like folklore, like beautifully like illustrated books that would have like descriptions of like old fairy tales and
Right.
like different types of fairy folk and stuff. And for me, Mushishi is like the anime fairy lore anthology, but using Japanese folklore as its source. And on top of that, it's quite gentle horror. There's like some weird stuff that happens.
Yeah.
Some of it's quite unsettling. It never tips into being like an assault on the senses, like some. And the soundtrack's just beautiful. It's really,
Yeah.
really gorgeous.
Because there's an episode. Because I watched. You recommended me to this ages ago, and I watched a few episodes. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't finish it, but there is a girl with no eyes that has a. Is it a mushi
Yes.
behind her eyes that's eating her eyes, and
Yeah.
you watched it, and if I said, oh yeah, there's footage of a woman, a little girl having her eyes eaten from the inside, you think it's a bit gross, but it's not. It's very
It's
stylized.
it's very stylized and it's also kind of weirdly beautiful, but it is creepy as hell.
Yeah,
um and that episode starts with her just being like locked in a dark room and essentially not being allowed to interact with people at all,
relatable.
except except for this one little boy, who brings her food and sometimes plays with her in the dark.
Yeah,
And then he contracts the same disease, and then that's when the Mushi master comes in and tries to help. Um, and the other thing I love about, and also a thing in that episode, this is massive spoilers for any, so like skip ahead a bit if you want to actually go watch Mushi, and I say go watch Mushi. But there's a bit in that episode where the thing I kind of like about the Mushi is that often they're very parasitic, which makes them deeply creepy to me because I find parasites really like a terrifying thing. And but they're like the kind of parasites that alter your behavior so that they can thrive. So
uh,
often, so in that episode, the little girl experiences pain whenever she looks at light. But what you discover is that the Mushi thrive in darkness. So they're making her feel pain so that she'll seek darkness, and then they'll be able to like just grow exponentially. So there's also something about the Mushi and it's never malicious because they don't have like will. They're just trying to like create the right environment. Feels very natural world. Um
yeah,
in the same way that you have those parasites that infect ants, make them climb up to the top of trees, because the aim of the parasite is to be eaten by birds so that then the birds can carry them over long distances and poop them out and then they can reproduce. But they like change the behavior of the ant. Often the Mushi change the behavior of they've infected, and I find that kind of like weirdly, it just feels very of the natural world, something that is supposed to be
And
supernatural.
Anime Blue Planet.
Yeah. Yeah, it does actually. Do you know what? Like in terms for TV, like David Attenborough is right up there for me, and this is
Yeah.
basically like anime David Attenborough. It has exactly the same energy, and the soundtrack is as if someone heard his voice and then turned it into music. It's very like calming.
So, would you like to be in the world of Mushishi? Would that bring you comfort if you were in this world?
I don't think it would. I think I'd probably end up dying. And also the Mushi Masters are it's quite a sad existence
Yeah.
because they can't stay anywhere for too long because they attract Mushi. So that's how you become a Mushi Master, is often like have some sort of incident that means that you then are like able to see them and attract them. So if they stay somewhere, then all of their like friends and family get infected, hurt. So they have to move around all the time. So either you're a victim or you live a very lonely existence.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know if I would want to be in the world of Mushishi,
I'm just
but I do
basically
love
the
it.
more you're talking about this story, you're talking about they're not like the rules of nature aspect of Mushishi or Mushi. And then you get the beautiful but sad existence of the Mushi Master and stuff. Where at what point does it bring you comfort?
I I just because it yeah, great question, Chris. I think at the point of some sort of deep childhood trauma, maybe I don't know. Like,
At least I'm
but
not
I
him.
think yeah, I think I find it beautiful, and also it. So sometimes it's very sad because actually the Mushi Master save people. Sometimes he does save people, and there's hope. But what you see a lot of from the characters of Mushishi is so there's this pull between like the sort of lonely wanderer of Ginkgo and the communities that he's helping preserve by kind of helping individuals in them.
Hmm.
So I think some of it's the community stuff as
Yeah,
yeah.
I get that.
But yeah, you're right. It doesn't, as I describe it, doesn't sound very comforting, but the music does also a lot of heavy lifting, keeping it very calm.
It's like a because I'm sure we've kind of talked about it before in the past, and you were like, it's melancholy. That's how you would describe it, and I get that feeling
Perfect
of
word.
getting comfort from that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a touch of
So
the
I'm not knocking you for
catharsis
it.
or like no, and I think when you're feeling sad, sometimes watching something that's incredibly happy is actually very irritating and grating. Sometimes you want to be
Mm.
like, I'm really sorry if you can hear the dog licking my arm. It's really, really gross. Yeah. Let's,
Eddie.
let's pop him down there. Eddie. Um, yeah, so sometimes when you're feeling sad, having very poppy and happy is a bit like, oh, it's too much.
Yeah.
And I think Mushishi isn't, it's no, you're never going to feel like it's too much, I don't think. I think you'll always feel like it's kind of holding you in a very sort of slightly depressed,
Mm.
slightly depressed, like, but very gentle space. Sometimes
It's a safe
the
space to
dark
feel sad.
is the same saves to feel sad. And it's also like sometimes the darker stuff can be very comforting as well.
But
Yeah.
so when's the first time you actually watched this? Can you remember?
No.
Or were introduced to it?
Yeah, I think I stumbled across it. So this is one of the ones that no one's ever recommended me.
Mm.
And I think I just stumbled across it on YouTube. And I was like,
Right.
oh, this is interesting to me. It's a
Yeah,
lot of
because
energy over
when
here.
when we were younger, it was a lot harder to find a new anime, especially if it wasn't mainstream, like a Shonen Jump or
Yeah.
like something that was so weird. Lots of people were talking about it. So
Yeah.
that's
I,
why I was asking because I'd never heard of this before. You recommended it ages ago.
no. Yeah, and it is literally, I think I was just going through like anime. videos on YouTube and like looking for like I was having one of those days where I was like, maybe I just need a new series to start.
Yeah.
What do I fancy? And I just stumbled across they had an episode on YouTube, and like 4 episodes in, I was like, okay, this is my new favorite anime.
Was it one of them episodes that was split into like 17 parts on YouTube? It's like 4 minutes each.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
I'm pretty sure that's how
Yeah.
I watched some of Bleach.
Yeah, it's very, and I tried to find the series this anime, and it's really hard to find now. But they do have the rebooty second series
Yeah.
on Crunchyroll now, which is exciting to me because I kind of hope that by it being on Crunchyroll, it will get a bit more recognition. But yeah,
Oh. Well,
The Beautiful World of
should,
Mushishi.
I know. I know. I do kind of want to watch the rest of it now because it did bring us like a. Oh, it's really nice. Kind of like, do you know when you're like a anxious teen and you stare at the bus window when it's raining? Kind of sad.
Yeah, yes.
That's what I
Where
want.
you feel like, oh, maybe I am beautiful in pain.
Uh,
Moving
oh,
on.
I think I
That was
just. So
horrible, Anne.
yes.
Sorry.
So you've got 3 picks. Do you want to quickly move on to the second one?
Absolutely. Let's move on to something
Still, still cringing a little bit.
completely
Oh.
different. Yeah, you should. Completely different. Let's go for my next one is Gintama.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um which is, and this is for a very different reason, because this can be, if you're feeling kind of a bit like low energy, this is a very high energy anime
Yeah.
and a very goofy anime. But it's an anime that I find incredibly addictive and very comforting, in that the characters are just very funny. It's very silly situations. It's kind of historical. It has history facts in it,
I
but
think
it's
it's
like,
roughly based, kind of like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Ed Gein.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like a kind of, it's like a kind of comic, but it reminds, do you know what it reminds me of? And this is why I like it. It reminds me of the Beano.
The
I
Beano,
feel like, yeah. Did you ever
Backstreet
like, because
Kids
like
about.
there's a touch of like, because again very episodic,
Yeah.
um very silly, and you'll cut to different characters in like various hijinks, and they'll have like their own moments and their own little stories in this like very pop arty
Mm-hmm.
version of the Edo period, um where you've
Yeah.
got samurai and everyone's super super sassy, uh
The fourth wall breaks in this as well.
all the time, all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, and
Even the manga
yeah, it has
artist.
like even the manga artist. It even has like the narrator just popping. There's like a narrator who just pops in and out of the series as well. It's very like meta and loose, in lots of different ways, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
there's like very little, like if they ever had rules, they break them really quickly, and I kind of love it for and it never takes itself too serious. And just when you think it's about to take itself too seriously, you realize it's setting up a kind of weird joke.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they take the mick, or they parody every single other animated manga. They've done Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
they've done One Piece, Naruto, everything that I've seen that has been parodied in here, and it's bringing back memories now. Because I'm like, do I remember any of the episodes? And I remember one of them was called, is it in a pack of cigarettes, one always tastes like camel shit. That's just the name of one of the episodes.
Yeah. Exactly.
It kind of feels like someone gave a, a, a manga artist a bunch of money and they were like, make this popular manga into an anime, and he was like, Okay, we
Yeah,
just had a bash.
yeah. I also
And
think
like,
because of that parodiness is part of what makes it so funny. Because if you watch a lot of anime, sometimes you start to get a bit tired of the tropes, and what you
yeah,
can do is you can go to Gintama and go, yeah, that is ridiculous.
yeah, because
It
I'm
is
sure
ridiculous when people pull
at
shit
one
like that
point
in anime.
they have to go to Namek like planet to get some tobacco because they've banned cigarettes. And they go and look for the ooey gooey balls, which are like these slimy balls to wish back nicotine. And then at the
Yeah,
end, they make a wish, and it's like, oh no, it just turns everything ooey gooey. And they're like, oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah. It's so silly.
Yeah,
I think there's even like really early on in the series, there's an episode where it's literally almost episode of Scooby Doo, where the whole episode is about like the police officer guy with the black hair, whose name I can't remember right now, is just trying to
gorilla.
chase Gin. Yeah, just trying to like chase chase everyone around a city and like arrest them. The whole and that's the whole episode is just that.
Yeah,
It's just and there's lots of like missed coincidence. It's very fast, like missed opportunities and like people going in the wrong direction, and it's great. Yeah, but very different to Mushishi in that it's like this is like a
yeah,
high beat, silly departure when you just need a bit of like nonsense.
yeah. It's weird because it's like it does all of these amazing like funny episodes, and then I remember at one point because I'm sure I watched about 300-400 episodes or something of this. There's quite a few of them. There might not be that many, but watch loads. And then it just went bam, right, there's some storyline, some really deep, rich
Yeah.
character lore and everything. And then it was like, sorry, we're going on a break for 9 months. I don't know when we'll be back. Or something like that.
Yeah, and and it's also one of those series where you think, oh, this is just a bit of fun, it's super silly, and suddenly you realize you really care what happens to characters, even when they're
Yeah.
in ridiculous circumstances. You're actually really rooting for. And because of that, it also reminds me. So my honorable mention for this round was Vending Machine, the Vending Machine anime that we've actually reviewed on this podcast, and
Yeah.
because that did exactly the same thing. You have really ridiculous characters in really stupid situations, and suddenly you find yourself really invested, and you don't know how you got there because really the anime hasn't given you anything really worthwhile, but then it does. And then it pays off. Like the fact that you care pays off because they do like go into
Yeah.
this like these really deep, rich backgrounds, and you're like, that's been there the whole time, and we didn't know.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love it for that.
It's like the
Yeah.
in a D&D setting, you know, when you pick up a really weak NPC, then later on you're like, I will die for this NPC. For
I will die
fought
for
the
this
goblin.
person. That the DM is really wishing they had given a more normal voice. Didn't think they were going to be sticking around for quite so long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, but I vaguely I remember the storyline to this was there was aliens invaded during feudal Japan, and the outlawed
Yeah.
like samurai, and
Yeah.
Gintoki was one of the resistance fighters. The lost, so he gave up his sword. Does he carry around a wooden sword or something like that?
Uh, I
It's not a
think
sharp
so.
one.
It's not a sharp one, and that feels like a send up Runo, what's it called? Kenshu
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
watched.
And I've
100%
only
that's a
just
big
clicked with
send
that.
up. Yeah, yeah. But that feels ripe for parody, and that is a very we know that that's like an older uh
Yeah,
anime that's had like a fair amount of influence. And I'm pretty sure that Gintoki is fully ripped off from that.
yeah,
that kind
definitely.
that kind of like devil may care, but actually is a complete badass
Yeah,
underneath the goof. The set and it's the same. You have lots of characters like that as well with like Trigun. There's a few moments where you think, oh, this feels like a character who you could see in the Trigun. Um, yeah, fully. And I think that alien kind of of it feels very pulled from Trigun as well.
Yeah.
Whether or not it was, you don't know, but it's like, I think it feels like an anime written by someone who actually really loves other anime
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
therefore is doing a bit of a send up.
I'm wondering if they've got some sort of like ADHD or something like that. And they're just like, when you do this, then this, and this, and this joke, and then this. And I'm like, I
Yeah,
love it,
maybe.
but
Yeah,
it
it's
is
all over
all
the
over.
place, but you can dip in and out of it. It's like I think this is one of those animes where you can just like pick it up, put it down when you just need like a little break from, that really heavy episode of Kaiju number 8 in series 2, which I'm not allowed to talk to you about yet.
Nah, not allowed to. Well, I'm watching One Piece now. When I finish that, I'll do Kaiju.
No, we're never going to be able to talk about Kaiju number 8 too. Like,
Uh,
so much.
I've got so much anime to watch. Do you know, there is one thing I do like
So
from.
why stop with One Piece?
Because I've been Lee's put a challenge down for us. I've got to do it now.
Yeah,
Put it in the form of a challenge. I'll do anything.
yeah. Yeah. I'll think of a way to finally make you watch Kaiju number 8, series 2. If I watch
Oh,
Dandadan, will you watch Kaiju number 8?
yeah.
Yeah, done. There we go. Challenge accepted.
See, I would do a watch along or something, but I can't watch anime with other people. I don't like it.
I don't want to hear other people's opinions while I'm watching this anime.
Not even that. You know, when someone tries to talk to you while you're watching it, and I'm like, I'm reading, listening, and watching at the same time. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I 100% get that. And a lot of anime I tend to watch in bed on my phone. So it's like, this is clearly a private moment. Leave me alone. Not like that.
It's like accidentally walking in on someone on the toilet.
Yeah. But it
This
feels
is
like
my
that level
sanctum.
of private. This is my sanctum, and I thought I was safe to respond however I needed to in order to get this out. I don't know what my face is doing right now, and I don't want to think about it.
Oh.
Anime.
So this is a comfort to you because of the comedy relief and change of pace. Would you say?
Yeah, just the silliness of it. Um, yeah, and it's like sometimes you get a bit bored of like seeing the same old anime over. Even if you love it. So I'm coming to this that you do feel like it's like, oh, it's okay to take the piss out of anime as well as like love it deeply.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to your third and final pick?
Oh my god. Yes. And I love this anime. And
This. Sorry, go on.
go on.
No, that's okay.
So for me, this is an anime that I really love, and I haven't ever. I genuinely don't know if it would be your vibe. But it's just there's something about it that's so it's again it has like a very human story. So there's no magic, there's no fighting. And it's really about a bunch of nerds living together trying to protect something that they all love, which is their community in this shared house. And the anime is called Princess Jellyfish. And the reason I was looking because I have the manga up on a
Oh no
shelf
way.
next to my desk. Yeah, yeah. And I love it. It's a beautiful anime. It's got it's very female driven, so most of the characters in it are female. And yet you very rarely see them in any kind of sexual they're just very human, whole realized characters that happen to be women. And you also have like gender queerness in it as well. So we have one character who is transvestite is like a man dressed as a woman. It's not that he wants to be a woman, he just enjoys dressing and being beautiful. So there's a kind of like gender fluidness to some of the characters as well. There's a touch of romance, but it's never the be all and end all of the story, which I think is very unique for like female orientated anime. As
Yeah.
in like the romance is a subplot. The main plot is about the community and about the friendships that the character has. Yeah, and I just think I think it's one of the cutest animes I think I've seen, and it fills me with a sense of hope about it, and that's why I find this one very, very comforting, and it's also why I wanted to finish with this one. You're
Yeah.
like laughing at me because you're like, you're ridiculous.
No, no, I get it. I was surprised at the romance being a secondary plot and the friendships because
Yeah.
normally they'll be around. Oh, really?
Yeah, and actually, and exactly, especially in like anime marketed to women, the romance is like if you look at something like Sailor Moon, which I also love, don't get me wrong, but like the
Mm.
whole thing about Tuxedo Mask, it's apart from the fact that he's incredibly toxic as a character, like he is not a good romance goal for any young,
Mm.
but the like that kind of derails the whole story of her like being this strong independent warrior from you know, base. uh and in this it's completely secondary, and actually the manga, so the woman who wrote the manga decided not to resolve the romantic as part of the ending. So it's, in terms of a series, they only really do like up to the first or second books. So it never got the full story has never been fully animated.
Right.
Because it just didn't find an audience, I think. So
Ah.
there's also part of me, I really love this anime, but it also leaves me a bit unsatisfied because you never get to see like the full story play out. But
Yeah.
they do complete what like one of the first arcs in the series that they did do. Um but yeah, so the writer decides to resolve the main character's story, not her romance. And I like that because it's like actually she goes on to become this like girl boss and realizes that it like the romance isn't actually that important, that she carries on and achieves her. And I think that's, in terms of anime we should be, and manga that we should be giving to young women, this it would rate really highly for me, and it's one that I wish I had found earlier in my viewing. Like when I found it I was like in my mid-20s, and I wish I had like found it as a teenager, although I don't know if it existed then because I am old.
Yeah. How did you find this one? Because I'd never heard of this till you said. I think the first mention of it that I heard was because I think it was Pride Month, and we're looking at
Yeah.
animes that had good representation that wasn't exploitative, and you said, "Oh well, I like Princess Jellyfish. That's quite good." And there was a
Yeah, yeah.
banana one as well.
Oh, the
Um,
which is the gay gangsters banana fish.
yes, I think that was it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
them.
yeah.
So that is the first time I'd ever heard of it, or it was under my radar. But I don't think I'm the target demographic for it.
If I'm honest, I don't think you are either, Chris. And I don't think that you wouldn't. So it's not that I don't think you would not enjoy it. I think it's got a good story.
Mm,
I don't think you would fall in love with it and be like, "This is one of the best anime ever." And I think that's
right.
okay because I don't think it doesn't like not all anime has to be for everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah,
I'm sure there's stuff that I like and that you won't.
yeah, maybe. I've got a pretty low bar for what I like though. Anime. I'm just like an enthusiastic audience. Do you know what I mean?
I'll find one. I'll find one.
Yeah. We found ones that we both don't like.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not about this.
Stop mentioning
That's
them.
on
Cover
another
anime.
podcast. Comfort anime. So yeah, so and I like this. I also love just the whole aesthetics of it.
Hmm.
So at one point, because obviously you've got this transvestite character who does lots of dressing up, um, and like maybe they're a bit more draggy, you don't see them often. They tend to live in the world in female attire, even though they're male. They're a really interesting character actually, and I think actually I would say non-binary is a better term, although probably not one that was like as used as often when this was made. But they definitely feel like a non-binary character, like a character that doesn't necessarily want to be labeled male or female, and they just want to exist in what they like and what they feel is right. And I think that's really interesting. We don't get a lot of story where you get that character, and also they get to be like it's nice seeing the men in this show a level of emotional intelligence as well. Because, like, I think sometimes the other thing that can happen in female anime is men are just idiots. And actually, I've got a lot of male friends who are really like supportive and intelligent and like think about the world, but sometimes still do say stupid stuff, but they're able to learn from it. Um, and it's quite lovely. And actually, like that character's brother shows up as like a secondary love interest at one point, but you see like a kind of an interesting relationship between them as well as brothers, which is really fun. Um, but because it's got this kind of very fabulous drag element to it,
Hmm.
you have a lot. It's like very rich, pastel based like colors and sets, and it makes me feel like I'm living in a Polly Pocket world, and I love that.
Yeah, I was getting that a lot because I haven't watched
Yeah.
this, but I watched I think it was like a little clip or a trailer from it, and it does look very Polly Pocket, the colours.
It's super Polly Pocket, and I love that. Like, and
Yeah.
that's one of the other things is that, like, if for all that it has these like really strong, amazing, like quite modern interpretations of like female characters, the aesthetics are so girly, and sometimes I just want to like wear pink. I want to wear pink and think that jellyfish are beautiful when I go to an aquarium. That's okay.
I want to go to an
Because there are
aquarium now.
yeah, it does. And actually, after watching this for the first time, I can't remember how I found it. It was probably another like trawling through YouTube, find a strange anime, give it a go.
Yeah.
Um, which I think I spent a lot of time doing, well,
Oh, I get it.
and getting like kind of like a weird back catalogue of anime
Yeah.
that keep. And also a lot of series. There are a lot of series I fell in love with in my early 20s that never went past like one series, because I think I was one of the very few people who was like, I love this, and everyone else is like, yeah, but have you seen this other
Yeah.
that has like, you know, broader, better audience? And you're like, yeah, fair, that's so quite good. I get why that might be more appealing.
Yeah. Yeah.
but but yeah, for me this is a sweet spot. A very, very sweet spot. Sugary sweet, like a cupcake.
Like a
But I
pastel
did
coloured
so
cupcake.
like a pastel color cupcake. But what I was going to say is aquariums are great. It definitely, if you do this, you'll get the urge to go to an aquarium. You might also start looking up what does it take to own jellyfish, and the answer is too much.
Yeah.
There's way too much involved in owning jellyfish. But I went down a rabbit hole thinking maybe I could be a jellyfish princess.
Uh, do you know what's weird?
It's also
I've
fun.
I've been down a lot of rabbit holes, for stuff like that, like owning jellyfish, and
Yeah.
I'm sure I've thought exactly the same thing. But I'm like, nah, nah, I'll stick to my
Well, you've
toe.
also thought if you could. You've also thought if you could be a jellyfish princess.
Well, my thinking was right. I was to say, oh, I really miss lava lamps, but they only make the glitter ones now. And I was just like, what's
Oh, your
good to
mic
stare
just cut
at?
out for me then. What
Oh,
was that?
sorry. I was like, oh, I really love lava lamps, but they don't make the lava ones anymore. It's all the rubbish glitter ones. And I thought, what's
Oh
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
best thing that's good to stare at that requires low maintenance? Jellyfish.
yeah. Turns out it's not low maintenance. It's
Nah,
actually quite high maintenance.
nothing alive
And
is low maintenance.
nothing alive is low maintenance, and we shouldn't pick up pets as hobbies. Yeah.
Jellyfish aren't just for Christmas.
They're not, but they would look cute in little Santa hats.
Oh,
Or in one of those snow globes.
that reminds us. I've got a when me and Molly went on holiday to Greece, we brought back a puffer fish. Do you know you can get
Oh
them
yeah.
like
Yeah,
hang
I
from the
did. Yeah,
ceiling?
like the like yeah, weird
We've got
dried
one of the
jellyfish.
yeah the dried ones. We always put a Santa hat on it every Christmas,
Nice.
but
So
it's a
you
tiny
should.
one.
Has he got a name? Well, of course it has to be a tiny little hat because he's a tiny little guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
Obviously.
inflated.
Does he have a name?
No, not yet.
Oh. Can I propose Santa?
Santa.
Or Santos?
Oh yeah, because he's Greek, isn't he?
Because he's
Is it a he
Greek.
or a she? I don't know.
Don't know.
Probably a she. Never checked. I don't know how to sex a puffer fish. So why do you find Princess
I
Jellyfish
think
comforting?
I think carefully is the answer to how to sex a puffer fish, and,
With a gloved hand.
and with a gloved hand and protection. And why I love Princess Jellyfish is it's cute to look at. The aesthetics are amazing. I feel like often I'll watch very like pastely. I nearly did a non-anime comfort anime and did like a comfort animation, which is the other would be Bee and Puppy Cat, which is on Netflix and is also a pastel dream when you like watch it. Very weird, but like much more surreal and goofy. A bit more
Right.
adventure time. Bee and Puppy
Oh, right,
Cat.
right.
Um, whereas Princess Jellyfish is just earnest and sweet
Would,
and
would you
human.
recommend it to people?
I would recommend it to certain people.
Right.
Um, because I don't think it is everyone's tea. I really don't. And I think that's okay because I think the people who do like it will really fall in love with it. And that's a beautiful thing.
I did notice that the episodes were on YouTube as well.
Yeah. This is what I mean. Sometimes you can trawl through and get lesser known anime that's been cancelled and no one cares about the rights anymore. You can find it on YouTube. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So for these three picks, you did tell us because I had to make the thumbnail before doing this, so I need to put that on. So I thought to myself, should I watch the episodes? But then I thought, nah, it's Phoebe's episode. She can describe what makes it important to her.
Plus,
And
I've
I'm
been
watching One
busy.
Piece, innit?
So, and I'm watching One
Watching,
Piece. And and I will be until I'm 60 because
yeah.
there's like something crazy like 1,700 hours there.
It's at the minute it is 19 full solid days
Yeah, that's a
solid of
lot.
watching. Yeah,
That's a lot. Yeah.
because basically Lee said to me, he was just like, right, do you think you could finish, as in get up to the current episodes, by the time we go to SunnyCon next year? And I was like, I'll try.
Oh, yeah, fair. That seems like an easy goal.
Yeah, and we're wanting to
Yeah,
talk about it as well.
yeah.
'Cause I
On Top Gramps.
no, on something different. I was wanting to like,
Okay.
because he's
Do
obviously
a
he's
One Piece special.
yeah, because he was he's watched, he's completely up to date and he's obsessed
Yeah.
with One Piece. And he was just like, if there's anything you want to do on One Piece, I'll jump in on it. And I was like, well, I'll need to watch it, and I can't talk to you unless I've caught up with you. That's the thing, kind of like the Kaiju number 8 fiasco that's going on at the minute.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to talk about it because I'll spoil it for you.
One day, one day. But yeah. So I'm gonna watch them
Do you know?
in increments. And talk to them about it.
Oh, do you know? Can you? The thing is, Kaiju number 8 season. No, look, we'll have this conversation offline.
Oh, I can't do that one. Uh,
So what are we doing next week, Chris?
Do you know what it is? I have no idea. Did we decide?
Yeah, fair. No, I don't think we did. We could do a film. We
Yeah.
could do. Oh, do you know what we were talking about that we could do? Do you want to do a Naruto?
The original series.
The original series, the first 3 episodes of the original series, the big one that is Naruto, future
Can,
Hokage.
yeah, it'll not be in the first 3 episodes, I don't think, because I can't. I've seen all of Naruto. I've seen all of Shippuden as well. I haven't touched
Yeah,
Boruto
yeah.
because it'll make us feel ancient. Because I'm like, this shouldn't be happening. Um, but
It's like when you see child stars grow up and then their kids are in films, and you're like, what's
why is
going
Macaulay Culkin just walking around with a beard?
on?
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Is he in disguise, hiding from the bandits trying to rob his house?
I hope so. That's how I'm gonna mentally cope. Um, yeah, it's like, why did a whole village hate the ex Hokage's child like so badly? Why did he stay by himself in that flat? Where's his caregiver? Why does he just have ramen? Why, like, yeah, yeah. If you know that there's a small child with a demon inside of them, why do you antagonize him?
Why would you not show him love? And also, doesn't the awfulness of his, and people do show him love. He has like people like Aruka who believe in him, despite the fact that he fails every time.
Mm.
No, they do, and you have the Hokage watches over him and tries to do his best.
Guy sells him
But
ramen.
the guy who sells him ramen, is it Ichikaru's ramen? But also it kind of like I have moments with Naruto. Talk about comfort
Mm.
anime, where I well up because he like you were saying about like people seeing people overcome odds. Every time Naruto stands up and does the kind thing, despite the fact that he has been shown so little kindness, I feel myself get choked up. Oh, oh, little guy. Little
Oh,
guy with all powerful demon inside of him, just
if
like
only
getting
someone
by
did that
on
to
like
him.
sheer goodwill. It's oh, so I'm all for doing that. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, can we do more than 3 episodes?
Yeah, of course. We can do as many as you can get through in between watching One Piece.
I'll do One Piece Naruto, One Piece Naruto. The story was so good in that as well. I'm thinking back,
Yeah.
like, Rock Lee, his whole fiasco where he doesn't have it. Ah,
And
yeah,
Rock
and
Lee, when he takes his weights off for the first time, and you realise that he's so strong, you cannot contain his strength.
yeah.
Ah,
And doesn't he
so
open all the
good.
gates as well and knock himself?
Yeah. He does. Yeah, he does. And also, like there are so many good. The Chunin exams in particular are actually some favorite. But you've also got like the Zabuza and Haku bit where they go out for their first like Junin A rank missions that just always seem to go sideways.
Yeah.
Kakashi as well. His whole story, like there is so, like it's so good. It was a game changer. I'm looking forward to talking about this.
And do you know some of the Naruto deaths were some of the first deaths, right? Where do you know
Oh,
when after do you know afterwards it's the equivalent of do you know when you I know you don't drive, but when you're driving home and you just turn the radio off and you're in silence, you're like, I just need a bit of alone time just to process all of this. When Asuma died, I was like, oh
oh, and there's a moment where you realise that Kurenai. There's a moment with Kurenai, just oh, and you realise what a big blow it is to. Oh,
yeah.
also, do you know who else I love? No, do you know what? Let's save this for
Next week, sorry, yeah. Yeah. We're just
next
talking
week.
about
Next
good
week.
times and bad times. What's coming up next
Yeah,
week?
yeah.
This week on the Jip North.
Oh, so we have got on the Sunday pod, we're time warping again, baby, because it is the 50th anniversary the Rocky Horror Show. And of course, the Sunday Pod on Tuesday have got a very special interview about the new documentary series, the new documentary film on Rocky Horror with Linus O'Brien. Yeah, who is the son of the writer, one of the creators of Rocky Horror. Which is really worth a watch. Go and have a look. I've seen it already. We also have on Top Grumps. What's it called that you're doing?
Birdemic.
Birdemic. That was it.
Birdemic. So Alfred Hitchcock, eat your heart out.
Birdemic. Yeah, truly gonna be wild.
Yeah.
And then is it Saturday? We're doing countdown. It's not is it Countdown to Doomsday still? Are we still counting down the doomsday? Yeah. But we're doing Captain Marvel, which is one of Sammy's favourites. Very much been looking forward to this episode. And Eddie is also a big Captain, which is why he's kicking off in the background. So yeah, it's going to be a good week. And then I don't think we've got any Wonk, but if you haven't, go and check out the Wonk playlist. Because they're just fun to watch. You don't have to see a new episode to enjoy it.
Yeah. Sounds good. I think that's us for the week. We'll be back next week. Obviously, this is pre-recorded, but next week might be live. I don't know. Maybe.
We don't know. We'll see. Depends how much we've been hit in the heart by Naruto.
Watch it, but I'm on to Shippuden. I've watched them all. But let's talk about it.
Yeah. Let's do the films. Bye.
Right, bye.